Project Hospital, episode 10, and we are doing some new revamping here. We are going to get the hospital administration department going. So we are going to get this done. So I get up my phone here. Okay, so basically we are going to get this done. I need to put a washroom in y'all. Need to put a restroom in here. Just a small restroom. I don't need a big one in here. It's just so that they don't have to wander around and find a bathroom. So many walls. It doesn't need to be big. I mean, this is what I usually try to do in here, so that basically they just don't have to wander down and into these bathrooms down here out of here. So, I mean, it's not that freaking hard to put this stuff in. I mean, it's just a sink, toilet, and see, now I can't freaking use. See, I don't like this because I can't freaking goddamn do anything with this freaking heater. Like, I can't use it. Oh my god. I swear to God, I just think it's it's annoying as hell because now I gotta fix this properly. And you gotta pull this up apart and pull it back in and you gotta waste more space because basically you can't put the friggin' you gotta just, in order to put the freaking blow dryer, a hand dryer in, you gotta, it's annoying because it has to be somewhere and you can't have it in front of a toilet because basically it won't work. I mean, it doesn't have to be a relatively big friggin' room, but still, it just gives you that this. We'll go 3 of those. Yeah. Buy that. What else can we put in there? I mean, you're not limited to what you need to put in there. I mean, like you can put a lot of different other things in here. I mean, you're not limited to put anything whatever is in there, but. So this screen is basically what this is what you're looking at to hire different people for different areas and stuff like that. So this is pretty much where you're gonna end up doing. You can mouse over them and find out what their things are. Oh, they're a night owl. Let's put them in there. So basically now we got their area fixed. So now we can go in and now we can put in a really nice study area. I think we can go in. We can put in a nice big giant freaking study area. You can go big or go home, man. That's what I think. And I mean, you can subdivide this up into different things. I mean, you can subdivide this up so many things. I don't know what in the heck there. So we got like a 10 by fucking 20 freaking area. So we do a 8 by 10 freaking viewing area. So now we can go like this. And we can subdivide like different areas off too in here. I mean, like you can put a little 4 by 3 cubicle right there. It's a 5 by 5. All right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so that's a 10 by 10, is it? That's a 10. There's the 5. Okay, so there we go. So now we can just divide that, and then we can basically just kind of put walls in as we go, and then we can put flooring in all over the place. Sometimes you can spend as much time as you want on it. You can spend as little time on it. It just depends on what you want to put in here. So, I mean, I've already known what I wanted to do with certain areas for a while. So, I mean, like this area is going to be like freaking awesome, like a library in this area, and then like study areas in here. It's like your imagination can just run away with it. So, and I mean, like it's good, it's great. So basically, we're going to put the doors in over here instead of right there. So that basically you can get in. We'll probably put a door over here, like an exit door right there. But we will put these doors right here. Some nice glass right in there. And you can just bring it up and you can see what it looks like. And then we can put glass doors like that. There we go. And then basically we can go in here, go like this. It's all alphabetical too, so you can go like that. And just go down to the study room and go down and say study room. And so then basically we'll go in here, we'll get a glass, a little glass door. Oh, shit. I like the fact that basically it puts the wall back for you too, so you don't have to fucking fuck around with it. So we're gonna just use some small glass windows because basically we don't need to really, nobody needs to really see in there. So basically what we're gonna do in here is we're gonna put a little big glass table in here. Put some chairs in. What the frickin' F? What is the problem with this? Fancy chair can be placed here but will block access to other objects. Okay, fancy chair. Okay, so I see what this is. It's just like a fucking fancy chair, man. So the fancy chair can't be put there. Okay. So what's this? We'll put a printer in here. Not there. Put a big printer in here. We'll go in here and we'll grab a plant. And we will go in here, grab a water bottle. And we will put PCs in here. We'll put these ones in here. Whoops, wrong way. So basically, we're going to use this as the this lecture hall. Now we get to use the freaking fancy chairs. So we're just going to go black here. Control I. Yeah, now he's getting. So now we'll make this like a freaking. And now we'll make this basically like a library area. So basically, we'll just start putting in a lot of bookcases. Some tables in. Small desk, isn't there? I don't want a big table, so I don't need a dining table either. There's another smaller desk that I can. There it is. And you can put just a couple of PCs right there. And they're kind of blocked right there, so nobody's seeing them. And then over here, you can probably put some office tables in. And then just kind of fill this area up with like these bookcases as well. I mean, we can go like this. And then we can put some printers on the freaking tables over here. We can probably put a PC right there. Someone needs to do some work right there. I mean, like, you don't have to really, like, kind of put everything in here, but that's going to work. But anyway, I don't know if that's going to work or not, but anyway. Window there. Just kind of putting some windows in, so basically it just gives you that look. So basically that's what we're looking at. Little, like, study rooms right here that you can use, and some people can use. And basically, because people study up and around everywhere. I mean, they can read over here, and then we got pretty much the library, and then the big room that basically you can go into and use. The study is basically there for to get your doctors and nurses like up and running. So like it's just to get your doctors and like to get their this their doctor things up. Say right there, employee leveled up and is now attending. So I mean, you can go right to them and basically like in here, basically, look, you got general medicine. Diagnosis is only 15%. Acute medicine is really low. You want a lot of this stuff up, and that's basically why you need to. And I mean, you can send them there, and then diagnosis, you can send them up there. So you can send her up there. You can send anybody up there. So basically, she's going to probably finish off what she's going to do, and she will actually go up there. There you go. Yeah, she's probably going to go up there now. I can go. I can send her to the study. She'll be coming up here in about probably a few minutes. A couple of seconds. Oh, there she goes. She went up the other elevator. So now that she's in there, she can get this going. It takes a while for these to go up. I mean, you're gonna end up freaking. So basically you're. Oh God, what the hell? Go into her there. Thank you. It's not gonna go up very fast. So, but she's an attending now. So basically, every time she goes up a level, this is the attending right here. This is the bar that goes up to. Blah blah blah. See, wow. Okay, so it went up 27%, and it went up to 27% from 15%. So 15. She'll go back in until basically she needs to do anything else. But actually, it will. Sorry, it will actually go freaking pretty quick. This guy's pretty good. This guy's a senior scientist. His cardiology is really low, so he needs to get some cardiology. She's still doing some things. And the other guy, Philip Martin, will come in here in a minute when he's done whatever he needs to do. And people will just come in and actually just use it just regularly. So they'll use it and they'll come in. Now it's at 39%. Depending on how long they are in there for, I mean, you can take it off. But now her diagnosis is up there. Her diagnosis level is up there. So basically, once this is done, I think it'll just stay 100%. So, but every time she does training and everything like that, the attending will go up as well. And I think this goes up slower than this does. So, I don't know. He's probably busy doing something. I don't know what he's doing. 51%. So she's done. I don't know. She's going to the bathroom now. I mean, she could probably spend all time in there for all I know. But she's at 51% right now. Oh, he's at home. He's at home. Stella Taylor. So basically, it's a great time for her to. I mean, you can. They will stop at a certain point, but I mean, you can. 63% now. Once it's done, her doctor's rating for last patients is like 95%. Their diagnostic percentage is 85% previous day. So it gives you a lot of different things. And then, so this is. So basically, I'm just taking control of different people. So this guy's got like 6 different hidden. So we'll give him an interview. We'll take his temperature and do a physical, abdominal palpitation. So we won't do anything else to him until we actually know like what some of these are, because it's Crohn's disease or UI critical control. That's a surgery. I mean, that's surgery too. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to get rid of the pain and kind of. Yeah, it's like 75%. When she goes home, it'll probably stop. This guy's not very satisfied. He's got 3 stars. He's all right. So now we basically got what we needed to do. So he probably doesn't need anything else, but we're probably going to do stool and some blood work. Blood drawn. Well, we still got 4 hidden symptoms, and basically you want to get a lot of these out. Some of these are medium to low. It's not really that. So she's probably going home. So not really that happy. I mean, he's pretty friggin' happy, man, but his satisfaction is friggin' really low. Discomfort's fucking high. It's 5 stars. So we know that he's doing good. So the bigger the star, the better it is. So the better the patient is. So we're getting the stool analyzed, and the blood tests and the blood drawn. So we got the blood drawn. Probably in. We don't want to put him in the ICU because we don't need him in the ICU right now. So that's good. So that's good. You know, these active treatments, we got a lot of active treatments going right now, so we get a lot of certain things aren't open. That's why that keeps popping up, because some things were misdiagnosed because some people are not trained, and then we get a patient collapsing. They'll grab it. Let me speed this up because this guy's just like fucking lying here, and nobody's helping him. There's the trauma right there, and I know I got a lot of. Okay, so basically recommendations. Pretty much that's what that is. We're still waiting on the blood test. The CRP done, and then we can get a CT scan at the very end of it if we can't. See, there we go. Elevated CRP. Oh shit! What the hell is that? Vitamin deficiency. The patient has raised blood vessels. So basically, we got to give him that. So there's only one. So we can get him a CT scan and just basically get that other hidden. So now that basically see this, there's no clear diagnosis. The internal workup, and the patient has not revealed a diagnosis. Consider hospitalizing the patient. Where's he going? Oh, they're going there. So, okay, so now we're getting a CT scan. So this probably will friggin' bring that out. Say, boom, got it. So basically, he's pretty good. We got it. I just wanted to show basically of how you can get all of them out by just going through it. So this patient got incorrectly diagnosed. A leg contusion, bandage, numbing cream. Boom, he's done. He's gone. He doesn't need frickin' to be hospitalized or go to the frickin' goddamn the trauma center, for fuck's sakes. So a lot of people are getting incorrectly because basically I don't have certain things. or I don't have enough of them. So in that case, or basically we probably may have to do and there you go. Basically, he's got 4 stars, but his hunger is really out. So basically, when we do this, we go down here and we go, what do we need? Because basically our freaking radiology department is really stretched thin. We've got 2 X-rays and probably not enough fucking goddamn X-rays to go along. So we may have to put another freaking another section in. I mean, we probably could put 2 up here, but this is internal medicine right here. So basically, this is internal medicine. This is a special procedures unit. So basically, this is pretty much these 2 rooms again. I think. Yes, that's a diagnostic unit. So basically, that's what pretty much these are going to be. So basically, we'll go in here and we'll put in some windows first. And I'm just randomizing stuff. I'm not freaking putting. I'm just randomizing stuff. I'm not really doing a whole lot of like planning things out, actually doing this and doing that, and putting this here and there. It's randomizing. I'm just randomizing stuff everywhere. So don't it's not. It's just like I like randomizing it because basically it gives that. I use the other room for like kind of a reference issue or a reference area of what I wanted it to look like. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. It's not fancy dancy. It's just basically an office. That's all it is. I mean, that's basically what I'm going to do on this one too. It's basically just pretty much randomize the floor. So basically, it's just kind of randomizing things. I'm not really working like planning each floor. I'm planning each floor out and then planning where everything's going to go. But it's just basically it's the wrong room. It's the wrong room. And we need some lights. Zoom in here, man. Okay. Oh, Jesus, would you get on there then? Jeez. Basically, some of you need all this equipment in here to do this. It will turn blue just to give you an idea of where it needs to go. So you're not kind of guessing it. That needs to go back. And then basically you can just like kind of add different things if you want. I mean, it's not, and some things won't like come in here. And I mean, you can go in here and basically you can find anything else like the gloves and the stock, like it's a scrub shelf is what it is. So I mean, you can find you need something like this, warming cabinets. I didn't know what those were until I actually worked. I work as a security in a hospital, so it's pretty interesting to the fact. So see, that's in the way is what it is. So basically, I can't put that there. probably, I'm surprised I can put it there. So basically I can put it there or I can put it back. Let's just put it back over here just so that it's out of the way. So we'll put that there and we go to surgery equipment there. And we can use these kind of stretchers in here because the area is a little bit bigger. So we have the space to actually utilize some of these bigger stretchers. And I like these ones better than, because these ones are just like ambulance stretchers and I just really don't like those ones. So over here, you kind of, like different areas, you can use different things and you can put, I like to put a lot of fucking, in these kind of rooms, I like to put a lot of fucking stuff in. Just because basically it's, I wanted it next to it. And I mean, you can, like, you have different things in here that you can and can't use. I just like to put like different things in. I mean, you can put this stuff down anywhere, and I mean, like, that's great there because basically, if they can't get to that, they come waddling over here to get that. So, I mean, you can put these cases in. I mean, you can do, your imagination just wanders off when you do this. So, and I mean, you can put another sink in if you want. And for the life of me, came out there. There it is. So basically, we got the general purpose of the room. So, I mean, we probably don't need to do very much of anything else. Oops, didn't want two of them. Let's delete that one. And you can put other things in here. I mean, you can put a lot of shelving. You can put, and you have a chair in here, and I mean, like, you can go into different areas and actually go grab, like, this chair and put that chair in there. You can, go in here and actually, where are the computers? Compare the computers. Oh, there they are. They're in this. So basically, you can come in and you can put a computer in here. It doesn't matter what you put in here. I mean, I could probably put a microscope in here, and basically they probably wouldn't even use it. But I mean, you can put it in there, and it will be probably used. And you can put wheelchairs in here, and I mean, you can probably put a stretcher in here too. Control I. Basically, just Control I, grab it. It just makes it so that, yeah, see. There it is right there. A whiteboard. We need a sink in here too. And we need some garbage cans. Always need garbage cans. Always, always, always. Flip the screen around. The bed in. I like putting the light over it because I don't like putting the light around, and it's just it just you have to. It's just more fucking trouble because you gotta put more stuff in here, and you just you can't do certain stuff, and you just so. And you can put mobile carts in. Mobile equipment card. I like putting things in the middle of back to back because it's a little easier. That's not going to work there. And this way too, you can actually put certain things on certain carts. So CRP scanner. Put that there. Get some more room over here. Some of the stuff, this is basically just the regular stuff that they actually want you to have in the room. So this room was a little big. So there's a lot of stuff in here that you can probably like put a wall in or something. Like I can go in here and friggin' grab half a wall right here. Put a half wall right there. And then basically just put more cabinets along the side of this. Put another CRT scanner right there, and boom, Bob's your uncle. And these rooms don't really need anybody because this is basically a procedures room. They're procedures rooms, so that's pretty much what they are. It's a diagnostic unit. You can't mouse over these. I don't think, no. Anyway, oops, wrong button. And then you basically can just go right into so basically, now that we got these both running, it's because probably something's not open. So basically, they'll only use these when basically there's a need to use them. So basically, she's at 99% now. So basically, we can get rid of her. So he's at 100% cardiology now. So basically, he's really good. He's a really good specialist. Oops. And if you do close it by accident and you have a player's controlling a patient, it will come up down here. It'll bookmark patients and bookmark staff that you have on, like. So anyway, let's get this done and that done. We'll get the chest done. So pretty much everything we can probably get done here. So he's got 4 hidden, and it's either something to do with that or bronchial tonsillitis or whatever. It's really a really small margin of whatever it is. So we'll get everything done. And then pretty much he's done. He's stable. Where is he at? Seeing the doctor right now. Okay. 29-year-old male, manager, Medicare. Okay, so red swollen tonsils. So basically we found it out, bronchial tonsillitis. So we don't really need that, but anyway. Still one hidden. So they're still doing an interview and stuff like that. So sometimes you might not even get that. You might have to send them to somewhere else to get something like that done. I don't know. Basically, he's gone, I think. So the one hidden one here is basically just, it means that there's a one that's she's got one, so basically we're probably not. Oh my goddamn Jesus. So she's got like quite a bit of fucking stuff that we don't know about. Infectious disease. So there's at least 3 of them that are infectious disease. So that didn't bring up too much of anything. Procedures have finished. Blood work didn't come up with anything yet. So in order to deal with certain, like, it will pop up infectious diseases, but basically we can't treat infectious diseases yet because we don't have the department for it. So basically it won't give you like that. Those 10% will just disappear. It'll be one of the other 3. It'll be one of the other 3. So we're getting a stool and urine analysis so that basically we can better off. There's the urines. Here's the urine one. Oh boy, what the fuck? Septic shock. Oh shit. Septic shock? What the hell happened there? So now we just basically, that was even better. So now we can go, she's going to go to autopsy now. So now she's going to, now we're going to be sending her up to autopsy and figure out why. Oh, she went into septic shock, so she went into septic shock, so what'd she do? She went into septic shock 3 times. Yeah, let's see. Yep. We can send her home. Patient's returning. So, and I think we have, you have events too now. So basically we have all this stuff in here. So basically this. We haven't had Protect Care and Happy Life insurances yet because basically we need to open infectious disease clinic, open traumatology clinic. Research Grant Institute, haven't gotten. Because basically I have to have no untreated patients for 7 days, and I highly doubt that's going to work. Purchase 5 ambulances. I don't know how the heck I can do that. Holy jumping, everybody's freaking crashing out here. I don't think I can purchase ambulances. Oh, there they are. Don't think I can purchase them yet. I don't even know how to get them. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, yay, look, there we go. Yay! Okay, well, I can't park them over there. Okay, so I can't. Oh, they have to be in a certain area, I think. So there's the insurance company, Quick Snap Care now. So now we have that. Now we have quick care, so we can actually event that new objective complete. Save 2 patients, blah blah blah. We just got more money. Have 9 fully working departments. I don't know how many I have of those. So now we're gonna get friggin' more. Now we're gonna get ambulances coming in now with patients. So that's one reason what trauma is for. It's for the patients and stuff like that. So, so basically, I'll slow this down a little bit because now I don't know where that guy went. Where'd that guy go? So yeah. So now that we got ambulances, and then basically once you get into the fact that basically you can put a helicopter in this thing, fucking do. This is nuts. And you can put a helipad up top. I don't know where the helipad is. Oops. I don't know where the helipad. Like I think you just plop the thing down or something like that. Ambulance parking. And you got different like ambulances. You got 2 different ambulances. Not sure where. I think you just drop the helicopter down and it actually. I think if you just drop it down, it just basically, yeah. So that's something that basically you need a top floor for. So basically, right now, that's not what we need. We don't need we don't need that right now. So we are going to do one other. So basically, the only thing I do is I like to. This is internal medicine. This is the HD. This is the high dependency ward, and then this is when you want to basically put a lot of these people in, and then basically you want these doors. So basically, this is what you want to do. I like to go and do this because basically you got a lot of stuff that you need to put in, and basically I try to give him. I know regular rooms. I try to get it like a room, or you can like. I mean, you can get a high-tech bed, but you're not going to be able to do any colors on it, other than like these ones here. So So basically, you got a lot of stuff that's highlighted in blue for these. So you got a lot of stuff that you need to put in. So pretty much a life monitor is pretty much the only one. I like putting the big one in. So basically, that's what you get. You get to put that in. So and then basically you can go in through the whole thing. You get a wooden chair. I like this chair better. I like this chair. It's great. It's good. Wall coverings. We're not gonna. Okay, well we did that. So this one's a little bit more. Okay, that's what we're doing, I guess. So basically, this one. I mean, you could probably. You don't want to enclose it too much. You don't want to enclose it too much, but you want to kind of do different things. In certain places, I'll basically keep it to what this looks like in certain ways. But I mean, like, fuck off and get over there, would you? You want to keep it simple. Like something like this is a high dependency ward. You don't want freaking a lot of things in there. You can put we'll probably put this in there and like that'll be good. And then basically you just go into prefabs and basically just go copy or create prefab. Boom. And then just basically copy it throughout the whole thing. So, and then basically you're going to get to certain places where you're probably going to have to redo it a couple of times. So that was pretty spot on right there. So I want to get at least 2 rooms in here, but I'm probably not. So Here, go back in and basically grab it again. So basically, see, I'm not going to get in Control Z, just basically takes it away. So basically, I'm not going to get very much stuff in the middle of this. So I want to keep this open, fairly big openings. So try to keep it at least three things open, because basically you're looking at a large area. So basically now I got a bigger area over there too. So basically I clicked out of that so I can go back in here and I can grab it again. So and then we can go over here and we look at what the flooring is. It's just a white flooring in between everybody. So, and see, this hallway is really small. So basically we'll just do it that way. Okay, let's get rid of this here for a minute. Move it over. Sometimes it won't even get rid of the walls for you until you actually freaking get rid of them. So now basically just go back into prefab and just do this. I kind of screwed this up a little bit. Okay, floors. So now that you basically got these little areas that basically you can put stuff in, and then basically, I mean, you can put other things in, but a high dependency ward, you're not gonna So basically we can bring the walls up and basically just kind of figure out what we were doing in here. So basically this is what we're doing here. That one's good. Whoa, I hate it when I do that. So on the outside walls, we're probably just going to put all this in. This is what takes the time consuming, is actually freaking doing, like actually playing the game, and actually physically like getting things worked out, and then basically doing this and doing that. So basically we'll just do this, do that over there. There. And you're gonna miss things when you freaking do like walls like this, see, like that. You're gonna miss that wall, that wall. You're gonna miss a lot of walls. See, missed that wall. I try to get these done, man, so that basically, see, and see, it just sometimes the game just screws up and doesn't fucking fix shit for you. So you kind of scan around and look for things, basically, if you forgot anything. So basically, that's your just general is that is what's going to be what. You try to put a window in, man, just wherever you can get a window. Like I try to put a window in a lot of these rooms just so that basically they have natural light coming in. Some of the rooms in the middle are not going to. I'm not going to bother putting a window right there. So, yeah. So basically you just add whatever you need to around inside the department, inside the board itself. And then basically these here will be automatically assigned to certain things. So it's pretty much straightforward. So basically we will leave it on episode 10 for there. And we will call it an episode. So we got a bit done. We got a high dependency ward in for internal medicine. We got the administration department going. There's a lot more needed to be there. We'll fill in some of these holes and stuff like that here and there, and then basically we will probably go to a new floor and a new department, which will be anthropology and probably cardiology next after that. Cardiology's quite a big unit too. Cardiology office. And a lot of these need, like neurology will need an operating room too, but I don't think infectious diseases does. Traumatology does. Infectious disease or in internal medicine, actually the game was updated and actually a long time ago, and then they took shared rooms was the operating room, so they basically took that off because I guess they didn't need it. So basically, general surgery is general surgery. I mean, we got 2 operating freaking rooms for them, and they're being used right now for this lady and this lady. 15 grand. Wow. 16 grand. Jesus. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and we will see you in the next episode.